Meanwhile, while conservative Supreme Court justices continue to face protesting over that leaked draft opinion that signal the overturning of Roe v. Wade is possible this summer. One pro-life pregnancy center, Compass Care, this is in upstate New York, was reportedly firebombed this week. Footage showing this, we'll show it to you, a window at the facility in Buffalo, New York, completely shattered in there. Even reported fires lit, graffiti sprayed on the buildings as well. You could see the burn there inside of the unit. The CEO of Compass Care, the building we're showing you, that is Jim Harden. He's joining us live now. Thanks so much for coming on to National Report. Jim, talk to me about what happened here. What type of damage that you've seen? We've seen a few pictures here. Walk the viewers through this.
Yeah, so thanks for having me, Sean. It's really an honor to be here. What you're seeing happened early morning on Tuesday, around 2:30. Police and fire rescue were notified. They saw smoke, and when they arrived, they had seen the broken glass and the fires. The building is severely damaged and out of commission. At least 25% fire damage, 100% smoke damage. It's going to take months and hundreds of thousands of dollars to rebuild and repair, and we're starting that process now. The intent of the arsonists, Jane's revenge, was to stop us from providing ethical medical care and comprehensive support to women facing unplanned pregnancy, and they didn't stop us. We continue to serve patients that day, sending them to our Rochester office, and we're up and running in a new facility, undisclosed for security reasons, in Buffalo the very next day. And the church and the community is this outpouring of generosity, and it's just been an amazing thing to witness.
So, and you did say that a suspect has been charged, arrested on this?
The FBI and the local police are still reviewing all the security footage. There are multiple suspects, and we have yet to receive the report from them. We expect it any moment now, and we hope that these people are brought to justice. You know, Compass Care, as you said, is a pro-life organization. We do believe that everybody's made in the image of God and equally valuable, worthy of protection, including those that firebombed our facility. We hope that they come out of the darkness and into the light. Why
your building? Do you feel this was targeted?
We were targeted. We knew that we were being threatened, and the FBI and local police had been notified beforehand for at least several weeks. We were tracking several threats. The threats were escalating, and in fact, we had scheduled to increase security around the facility that very morning at 8 o'clock.
Who do you typically see as patients at your facility? Because, again, these would be the people that would be harmed by this. Fortunately, you were able to get folks up to a different part of the state to still receive care that they need. But just describe in a general sense so the viewer understands who really is impacted by this.
That's a very good question. The people that are really impacted by this are women. Compass Care's facility wasn't attacked. It was women that were attacked. They desperately need ethical medical care and comprehensive community support. They are in crisis. When they face an unplanned pregnancy, they say, I'm stuck, I'm trapped, I've got no other choice. And the community's job is to rally around them, provide them the support and security that they need. They were attacked that day. And, these women are deserving of blessing and protection, and the church is rallying to help them.
Yep, that needed to be said out loud. Jim Harden, thank you so much for coming on and, again, sharing that story. We will continue to follow that. Joining us live here, Jim.
Thank you very much.
You got it. Joining us
now with reaction is the president and CEO of Americans United for Life, Catherine Glenn Foster. Catherine, thanks for taking the time. As you listen to that conversation, tell me about what stands out to you.
It's absolutely tragic. No serious country allows its justices and its judges to be attacked and threatened. No serious country allows a nonprofit that exists to serve women to be attacked and threatened in this way. It is absolutely reprehensible that Justice Kavanaugh was threatened, and this perpetrator has now been charged with attempted murder. It's abominable that Compass Care was attacked, was firebombed. It's a crime. Neither Brett Kavanaugh nor any justice nor any nonprofit should fear for their lives or for the lives of their families just for doing their jobs and for serving women. And I just call on President Biden to show real bipartisanship and condemn these types of attacks and the rhetoric that inspires these would-be attackers.
We heard from his press secretary yesterday. She had condemned the attack, the planned attack, I should say, against Justice Kavanaugh. But as you point out, it's very clear where you stand, and especially in light of this recent leaked draft opinion. Even DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, has been warning about possible violence stemming from the final decision coming down. Are you fearful that you and your own organization might come under attack?
Absolutely. We've seen attacks like this across the country. The rhetoric at this point from the left, when it comes to the Supreme Court simply doing their job and recognizing that Roe v. Wade is not a good settled precedent, it's a real atmosphere of fear. You know, we have clinics being firebombed, health clinics. We have organizations that are working towards pro-life, life-affirming policy being attacked and firebombed. That this is something that we all, as pro-life Americans, need to be very careful of and cognizant of.
Does it scare you about when you see these protesters? Again, the majority have remained peaceful, although you can argue they're breaking federal statute by protesting in front of a justice's home while an impending case is happening. But does that scare you from what might happen next?
It absolutely does. When we see people like the person that we saw last night, who was threatening Justice Kavanaugh, when we see threats like what we've seen, and even firebombs, I think it's time for all of us to be scared and to just to be cautious, to step up our protections and make sure that we are keeping an eye on each other and in our communities, making sure that we stay safe.
Let's talk about what was actually in that leaked draft opinion. By the way, we still don't know who was behind the leak. But from that published draft by Justice Alito, it looks as though Roe v. Wade could be overturned. And I know that is what pro-life groups have been hoping for since 1973. Tell me about what stands out to you from this leaked draft.
You know, what stands out to me is simply that the Supreme Court has finally taken a good hard look at Roe, has listened to Americans of all ages and backgrounds and beliefs who for 50 years have said that Roe is wrong, is unsettled, and does not reflect our nation's values. For 50 years, legal scholars on both the left and the right have said that Roe was not constitutionally sound. And so after 50 years, the Supreme Court has really fully examined all of the issues at play for the first time. And we believe that this will be the case that Casey wasn't in 1992, that finally the Supreme Court will overturn Roe and give life-affirming Americans and lawmakers the chance to protect women and protect children.
Yeah. And again, based on that draft opinion, the decision would go back to the states, so voters would have the chance to elect representatives based on where they stand. Okay, Catherine Glenn Foster joining us this morning. Thank you so much. We do appreciate the conversation.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.